Hey, what's up? It's Keith Fingers here. I'm here to talk about my short film, Let Go and Let Pod, for the 2019 Road Reel competition.
Yeah. Look, hear me out. I'm not saying suicide is a reasonable solution.
The origin of this film came about actually through a phone conversation. Me and my buddy Joey, we were on the phone, and we were just hashing out ideas that I could possibly do for my film. And I have my own podcast, so he thought it would be a cool idea to incorporate the podcast into the film.
Them guys, John. If we could get more time. Let me see.
I basically kind of reverse engineered the joke. I started out with the idea of suicide. I felt like suicide is like the most extreme place you can take this kind of film. I kind of backtracked and I thought of ways that I could turn that into a joke. And then I knew one big idea that I wanted to also touch was like a current event, and Donald Trump was in the news recently basically saying that he wasn't going to cut taxes anymore. I kind of wanted to tie those two together, and basically what I came up with is this premise that anybody that's doing a crime that can get them a life sentence or that's going to get them on death row should basically kill themselves.
But if you are knowing that you're going to prison and getting the death penalty or doing life in prison, and you committed a crime like armed robbery or child molestation, do yourself and myself a favor and kill yourself. Look.
As far as the podcast setup, we just wanted to keep it simple. One thing that was interesting also is that the actual podcast was recorded on a Rode interface. So that was like an interesting tidbit that we were able to throw in there.
I thought you were trying to help me out.
I was. I'll save your life. Fuck this camera. They can make another camera. They can't make another you.
Casting Eddie as the person that was, telling the driver to kill himself was pretty easy. Like he has a podcast. He has over 70 episodes of content that he's put out. So just having that sort of conversation is natural. And the other character, he's a person that's been through a lot in life, and I won't say everything that he's been through, but tapping into those sort of emotions was pretty easy for him.